Guys, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like and subscribe, because I'm sure you're gonna rate the material. But you know, if you to do what you're gonna do. But Man United getting the result 3-2. Come on, it was a Ronaldo show. Gotta be given props. The guy returned and showed some of that parts of that legacy. You know, I kind of compare him to a boxer that's kind of, a legendary boxer that's slowing down. When that boxer slows down, they still have that power in that right hand, and Ronaldo still got power in that right foot, still got the heading ability. He's still got glimpses of the goatness that is Ronaldo. But critics are saying, or certain people are saying, okay, you can't criticize Ronaldo. Why are we ever doubting him? But let's be real, the guy was off form. The guy was not scoring the chances before. We've seen him be inflexible. We've seen him be kind of get bullied off the ball. We've seen these things. So for Ronaldo to be back, he's got to be consistent and show up again against Atleti, and get a rich vein of form now for him to be back, in my opinion. And then now on to the team analysis. Man United seem to do a 4-1-4-1, look nice. Matic sweeping up behind Fred, Pogba, who were interchanging with Ronaldo a little bit, or linking up with Ronaldo. Ronaldo coming deep a little bit, trying to, them goals made it seem like Ronaldo's confidence was up. It's like he kind of drifted to the right wing, like thinking he could roll back the ears and do some right wing play. I was like, okay, Ronaldo, let's see some chops, let's see some skills, but he's still not there. So I kind of don't want to see Ronaldo come too deep. And there's just times where I was like, just get in the box, but you can't argue with the hat trick. Now on to Spurs. Spurs were kind of stinky and were kind of okay. I mean, when it was counter-attacking, the first 25 minutes, I thought Conte looking like a glorified Ollie. I didn't like it. But there was points in the game where those transitions into attack were looking great. There's no wonder why they've looked good against certain teams like Everton, Leeds. I mean, everyone looks good against Leeds, but there's certain transitions where they got the deep run of Son looking good, and there's no wonder that their expected goals were higher than Man United's. But overall, yeah, Conte, your boys are bottling it. I'm sure Conte's regretting going there. He's come out before where he's thinking, yeah, the job's too hard, or he doesn't have enough of his players in, and yeah, that's what it is. Spurs didn't do enough, and then coming to Man United, they didn't seem to do enough with the gegenpress. They did kind of glimpses, some counter pressing, very little, not enough. That's a fundamental part of playing this high press system. You play high, you lose the ball, you got to win it back quick, so you stay high. And they're struggling with that still. But yeah, this team, they gas out in the second half. Man United seem to just do counter attack, and they're just sitting deep. And it's just at this point to keep being disappointed at them doing that. I mean, yeah, it's going to happen, but we know that their fitness is not going to really improve. They need the preseason to really do it, but it's still disappointing to see. But yeah, overall, I don't think Man United can get this top four. I'm not sure. It seems like they've slipped up way too much, but we're going to see what happens. And then some extra special mentions. Rashford, for me, yeah, the game wasn't that great for him. He was a bit quiet, but you can see the intent. I can see the intent that he tried to keep it a bit more simple. Tried to not dribble through brick walls. He was tracking back against Kulusevski, doing well. You can see he's trying to change his game a bit, trying to listen to the coach a bit. So there's potential for Rashford to still come back. I'm hoping he gets started against Atletico and can try and regain some form. Bold Pogba, man, he's tried to streamline the hair and not have that as a distraction anymore. So blocking the critics from criticizing that, but still he is enigmatic. The guy, he had great passing accuracy, but we can see this guy likes to get too involved in one-on-one vendettas. Bentancur was giving him a nightmare in that midfield, was hassling him, harrying him, and he's trying. What Pablo tries to do is a bit like Neymar, tries to get in that one-on-one battle and has to prove that he can beat that man, even when he's risking losing the ball and slowing down the play. Hopefully he can cut that out of his game. I don't know. He might be too old to do that. That just may be him. But that is a big reason why Pogba seems to not have great games, is when he tries to hold the ball too much. And Maguire, I mean, the guy had a good game. He was making tackles, he was making blocks, keeping Kane out. But because it seems because he's made those mistakes before, it's just like he's just a mistake. He just got errors waiting to happen, and to score their own goal. I mean, if you look at it, yeah, a bit of pressure. He had to go for it, but it's calamity Maguire, and just that one goal seemed to compromise his performance. I can't wait to see Varane and Lindelof, Dudley boys 2.0. Come back in and do your business. And that leads me on to something that's really irritating, that's really compromising this team, and that is, there was one, let me just say, the one specific example I saw was Ronaldo coming deep and doing some static 1-2s where it goes 1 and then 2 and then back to 1 and then 2 and then back to 1. Very static. I want to see that cut out. Ronaldo still front me. But from there, the ball was given to Telles. Then Telles could have done a vertical pass. Ralph wants these vertical passes. He didn't do it. Went back to Maguire, and Maguire was near the halfway line. The team was in a high press kind of form. But what did Maguire do? Passed it 30 yards back. Gave up that kind of high advantage, and then De Gea, I love De Gea. He was my player of the season. Made a lot of saves, but he gave away that ball, and Man United lost their high press position and therefore had to drop back again. This has to be cut out if Man United are going to be a high pressing team. The keeper's got to be better with distribution. The players have got to play more vertical passes. The 1-2s have got to be more progressive, and that's where we'll see the team properly execute dominating football. And lastly, in my special mentions, it's got to be to Ralph, because he still keeps trying, even though he got it wrong against Man City today. It's got to be said, I think he got it right. I think he got it right. I liked Matic sweeping in front of that back four, and I like Fred and Pogba were attacking and helping Ronaldo, and yeah, they were looking good. And the subs he made, I mean, Cavani coming on when it was 2-2, and he just went, okay, I'm taking off Matic. I'm going to go 4-4-2. I'm going to go for it. Bravery again, just like against West Ham when it was 0-0 up to the 90th minute. Put on Cavani and Martial. The bravery in Ralph. He wants these guys to get top four, but I don't know if they're going to do it by the league now. I reckon it's up to the Champions League. Can Man United do a 2012 Chelsea replication where they had no right to win that Champions League? They had a weaker team when they were playing Bayern Munich, and they won it. Can Man United, I mean, the final was way away, can Man United get past Atletico and get an unprecedented win? And for me, that's going to be their way to the Champions League, but that's a big ask. But it would be great to mitigate what has been a torrid season. But anyway, that's my waffle. Hit the like and subscribe, and it is on to Atleti. Let's see what happens. Alright, peace.